Over the last 10 years, the relationship between social media and brands has evolved from novelty to primary means of communication. And with that has come a distinct increase in the speed with which brand mistakes are noticed, called out, and savagely mocked. That cycle is now immediate and unforgiving, and many major brands have fairly or unfairly felt its wrath. But let's talk about the ones who deserved it, shall we? Let's take a look at some of the worst brand failures of the decade. Just say the names Kendall Jenner and Pepsi together and everyone knows what you're talking about. You know, that time in April 2017 when Jenner stopped a riot and impending police brutality situation simply by giving a cop a can of soda. It landed at a time when the national conversation around police brutality was intense and only getting louder. The reaction online was immediate. SNL spoofed it, and the overall impact was strong enough that even 6 months later, Jenner was in tears talking about it on the season 14 premiere of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Maybe there was something in the brand air in April 2017 because ADIDAS also made a major mistake that month. 3 years after the 2013 Boston Marathon bombing, ADIDAS sent out an email to those that finished the 2017 race with the subject line, "Congrats, you survived the Boston Marathon." Yikes. The brand quickly apologized, saying in a statement, "We deeply apologize for our mistake. The Boston Marathon is one of the most inspirational sporting events in the world. Every year, we're reminded of the hope and resiliency of the running community at this event." In late January 2017, in response to President Trump's executive order banning travelers from 7 Muslim-majority countries, thousands of Americans went to city airports to protest. The New York Taxi Workers Union called an hour-long work stoppage at JFK Airport in its own protest. Uber then tweeted it would be ditching surge pricing at the same time, a move many people saw as taking advantage of the situation and undermining a meaningful protest in order to drum up business. The hashtag #DeleteUber skyrocketed, despite the company's best efforts to say that's not what they meant it to do. More than 200,000 people reportedly deleted the app, and it was another major addition to Uber's already growing list of brand image problems, including a toxic company culture and sexual harassment allegations. For all the millions of dollars major brands generate, you'd think the general rule of don't be racist would be so basic, so universally understood that it barely warrants a mention. Turns out, even some of the most successful brands on the planet may need posters of that rule put up in all the boardrooms. This isn't about one brand mistake, but a worrying trend among many. How many people at H&M saw and approved the online ad featuring a black boy modeling a sweatshirt that read "Coolest Monkey in the Jungle," or Gucci's $890 blackface sweater, or Prada's blackface bag charm? Come on, people. And just under the wire comes Peloton. The exercise bike platform company made headlines this month when it launched a holiday ad depicting a woman getting a Peloton for Christmas from her husband, and the rabid reaction was credited with a 5% drop in company stock. But it also happened to help another brand, as Ryan Reynolds' Aviation Gin pounced and hired the Peloton ad actor to star in its own reaction to the controversial spot. One brand's advertising trash is another brand's treasure. Those are our picks for some of the worst brand failures of the last decade. And who knows, with a couple of weeks left in 2019, we could get a few last-minute contenders.